Ever since Tom Brady has left New England and joined Tampa Bay, he's been a little crazy. From trash talking Tyrann Mathieu in the Super Bowl, to walking out drunk of a Super Bowl parade, to throwing the trophy across a boat. The guy has obviously changed since he's been in Florida. I mean, let's be honest, the craziest thing he's ever done in New England is kiss his kids. I've never seen this version of Brady before. I mean, look at this. He just runs up to Tyrann Mathieu in the Super Bowl and trash talks him right in his face. To me, it feels like he's finally taken off his mask and he's really showing who he truly is. It's like Bill Belichick had him in a jail cell and just wouldn't let him out and held him back from, you know, showing his true self. But recently, this guy has been talking more than ever. Tom decided to show up on The Shop, which is like a barbershop interview sort of thing, where they have a bunch of celebrities and athletes sit around in all these barber chairs, and for some reason, Mav Carter's always the one who's getting his haircut. They're trying to go for like the barbershop sports talk vibe. It's kind of a hard concept to wrap your head around, but it works. Anyways, Brady showed up and he pretty much had this to say.
One of the teams, they were interested and all of a sudden they weren't interested at the very end. I was sitting there thinking, you're sticking with that motherfucker? Are you serious?
You see how a man can change when they arrive in Florida? I mean, the character development is off the charts. There is no way Tom Brady was saying any of this back in New England. But a lot of people have been speculating, you know, who was Tom Brady talking about in this interview? People have been saying it's the Raiders, it's the Chargers, it's the Rams, the Titans, even my 49ers. And as a 49ers fan, when I first heard about this news, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was pissed. Yes, I was extremely angry. I was frustrated. Rage. Because first of all, Tom Brady grew up a 49ers fan. If we had Tom Brady for the last 20 years, my life would be set. We would have like 20 Super Bowls. We would not let the Giants beat us, alright? There is no helmet catch happening in Santa Clara. Second of all, he's just trash talking Jimmy G. I mean, I thought they were friends. They seemed real friendly together, you know? It's not like Jimmy G was trying to take his job or anything. But then afterwards, I cooled down, all right? Had a couple of OJs and, you know, a couple of waters. I thought about this really hard. I started going through every team that he could have been talking about, every report on the internet, every rumor, every news article. And I think I came up with a conclusion. Who cares? No, seriously, who actually cares? Why does this matter? Hypothetically, let's say he revealed that it was the Rams. There's only 3 things that can happen here. The first thing is that his Instagram DMs would just double. His Instagram DMs are just gonna be Rams fans sending hateful comments and wanting to smash his wife. Number 2 is when they see each other in week 3, Aaron Donald's just gonna tear his head off. And number 3, his kids are getting bullied when they go to LA. So what is the point? You might as well keep it to yourself, at least until you retire. Which, you know, could be 15 years from now, but still, who cares? He could also be going crazy because he's on the Madden cover. I mean, we saw what happened to Antonio Brown. We also saw what happened to Odell Beckham Jr., alright? It just never goes well. Or it's because Julian Edelman retired. I don't know, man. There's something wrong with him. In the interview, he also called out Kevin King. I mean, even though I hate that he's in the NFC now, I gotta admit, I kinda like this Tom Brady. You know, you don't really know what to expect. You don't really know what he's gonna say next. And, you know, I kinda like that. You know, he was a little too boring in New England. You know, all he did up there was go, let's go! And that's pretty much all you got. Even though he's literally a dinosaur, I really hope he plays for longer so we can get more of this drama in the NFL. And hopefully he doesn't win any more Super Bowls because he is in the same conference as my 49ers. Please, Tom. Please. I beg.